Hi and welcome to AFTV. I've got lead judges with me. We've just beaten Wolves 2-0 here at Molineux. We're top, they are bottom. What an amazing Christmas present that is. Top of the league at Christmas, Lee.
Well, yeah. I'm not going to go too overboard about that because there's only 14 games gone. But, but I've got to say today, a good performance. That was a good professional performance. I'm going to, Wolves, I don't know how they're bottom of the league. I've got to say that. I thought like they caused us a few, not problems, but like made it difficult for us. And we were talking, it was going to have to take a little bit of magic to break them down. Jesus stepped up with that little pass. It was incredible pass. Opened them up. They was well organised, and then like Odegaard, I thought Art was probably Arsenal's best player today, by the way. Yep. And not just with the 2 goals, but I thought that he played really well.
The captain's performance for you?
Yeah, captain's performance. Obviously losing Xhaka in the first couple of minutes didn't help. But all in all, listen, there was a little bit of pressure. I don't care what anybody says today. There was pressure on us today.
Even against the bottom of the league side?
Pressure on us. Man City losing, pressure. Pressure game, you know what I mean? Like, needed to respond, needed to get the job done. And listen, we done it. We got the job done. Sometimes it wasn't pretty, but listen, away performances are not. The difference why we're doing well in away performances now is because we can bloody well defend. We defend well now. Like, we've got three beasts. And Zinchenko, and that's not a criticism at Zinchenko. He's more of a ball player. But the three there, White, Saliba, and Gabriel, they're as good as anything I've seen at this moment in time. They defend well. They defend high up. It means that we can push into their half all the time, and that is the reason why Arsenal are doing much better this season, particularly away from home, because we're keeping clean sheets away from home. We've got a bit of magic up front, a little bit of sparkle that can get us results.
You speak about pressure when you just spoke then. Is it going to feel like that every week now after the World Cup league? Because we're top of the table, we're top of the tree. Every team's going to come wanting to try and beat Arsenal. They might have to sit back and we'll try and nick a counter-attack. Is it going to be like that every week? Yeah,
well, that's what happens when you become a good team. And we've not been used to it over the years. Yeah. If I'll be really honest, we're not like that. We've been like hoping that we're going to get results. Yeah, but what's the difference between this Arsenal team this season and probably in the last few seasons, and why this game's very, very important? The expectation is there. The expectation to win this game today. We all come here today thinking we're going to win, 2, 3-0, 4-0, everybody there. So with that comes the expectation of a different pressure to what you've had in the past. So that bring it on. Yeah. These are the sort of games that you're going to have to do. I watched the Man City game and Brentford game. Look how they celebrated that win because they've beaten Manchester City. That's because they're putting that little bit extra in because they're playing Manchester City. We're going to have to expect that when teams come here or we go to teams. These guys here today, Wolves, bottom of the league, but they played like they won. And if they had a striker, maybe they could have caused a few problems. I've just seen on TV they had a call for a penalty. Could have been a penalty on another day. We got away with it. But ultimately, this is what you're going to do. And I felt that today we controlled the game. We never looked in real danger, so all the good signs are there for us to be a proper football team at this moment in time. So, brilliant.
Lee, let me just end with a word on Mikel Arteta. Before he was here at Arsenal, inexperienced, never managed the first team. Obviously, came from Man City, got 2 8th place finishes, then a 5th place finish. What he's doing right now, are we overachieving? We're sitting first at Christmas. Yes, there's still long left, but would you say we're overachieving, or is this is part of his plan?
No, this is obviously part of it. Listen, we're overachieving. Are we overachieving? All I'm saying at this moment in time, as an Arsenal fan, I'm going to bloody enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm enjoying winning games because in the first couple of seasons, it was hard work. It was hard work losing every week at home, getting beaten at home, losing away from home. Not the greatest football in the world, but ultimately it was to get to where we are now. And it's enjoyable. I'm enjoying watching Arsenal Football Club at the moment. Yes, Mikel's got to take a lot of credit for that. He's been fantastic with what he's done, getting the organisation, getting the players in. But he's also, and the best thing that he's done is bringing in players. The players that he's brought in have been fantastic. If you have a look at all the players that he's brought in, I'm going to go from Gabriel, obviously Zinchenko's coming, Ben White's coming, with a lot of criticism at the first from Ben White playing at Ramsdale. Then you go in the midfield, Odegaard, people criticise that, if I be honest, and people criticise Jesus. So I'm one of them who wasn't overly impressed when we first signed him. I'm certainly over impressed with him now. Like, you know, he's outstanding.
Yeah.
So all the players that they've got, he's got Martinelli and Saka, who were here before, of course, that are playing.
But at another level now.
At another level, exactly. So like that's got to be giving him the most credit, and also the players. I'm going to say it now. You know, whether we're top of the league, if Arsenal were to come here and lose today, I'd forgive them, because then how can I say it? You know, they're not going to win every game.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.